Hey guys, welcome to Heat, Happy Energy, Amor Tarot. So today we are going to listen to the emotional space behind the energy here from your person. We're going to explore the messages that your person may be carrying for you right now, the thoughts that they replay, the feelings that they feel. So let's see, what is the first message here? King of Swords, overall energy, Six of Pentacles. Okay, so this seems like a confession to me where they want to tell you that, I know I come across as distant sometimes, like I'm thinking more than I'm feeling. I think I do things rationally, logically, uh, or maybe hold myself together in a way that makes it hard for you to reach me, for you to kind of emotionally express yourself to me. The truth is, I have been trying to understand everything between us in a logical way, almost like if I can make sense of it in my mind, I won't feel so overwhelmed in my heart. But just because I don't always express doesn't mean that I don't feel anything or I don't hold emotions for you. At the heart of this, I want to balance things between us, not just in what we give, but how we show up for each other. I don't want this connection to feel like one of us is carrying more than the other or loving more than the other person or louder than the other, because part of me worries that I haven't always met you halfway. Um, if there's something I can I hope we can find again, it's that space where giving and receiving is not measured. It feels natural, it flows between the two of us. We have the sun. Overall energy is 10 of cups. Well, 10 of cups is like this beautiful energy here. So this is where this person wants to tell you, when I think about you, there's a part of me that remembers what it felt like, to be with you, to be genuinely happy without overthinking, to be, in this warm space here. You brought a kind of lightness into my life that didn't feel forced. And I don't think I've ever told you how much that meant to me while I was with you. Even now, when I picture what, peace or joy could look like in my life, your picture kind of pops in front of my eyes. That is the only image that explains happiness to me. If I'm being honest with myself, especially, the idea of emotional fulfillment, the kind that feels safe, complete, real, has always been tied to you more than I admitted. You weren't just someone I cared for. You represented this version of happiness, this warmth, this care. Uh, but I wasn't sure if I was ready for it. And sometimes I wonder if what I felt with you was a glimpse of what life could be like if I ever, you know, let myself fully choose it. Let's see what else. Two of Wands, overall energy, Nine of Swords. So I've been standing at this strange emotional crossroads when it comes to you. Like, part of me knows I can't stay where I am forever, but another part isn't sure if, you know, if I can take this direction or which direction should I be taking. I think about what it would mean to move towards you again, what it would change, what it would ask me. And I realize that it isn't just a decision, it is a responsibility here. It's not that I don't see the possibility between us. I do. It's that I know choosing it would mean stepping out of my comfort zone and whatever I've known. And that's the realization that keeps me up at night. That is what causes this stress, anxiety, overthinking, uh, much more than I let on. You have no idea. There's guilt here. There is a constant loop in my mind of things I wish I had handled differently, or words I would have said or not said, or said differently. Sometimes it feels like the loudest conversations I have about you happen in silence at night when nobody is watching, when nobody can hear how much it still weighs on me. Okay, we have justice goes along with Nine of Swords and okay, Knight of Cups, overall energy, Wheel of Fortune. I know I have not been fair, and that is where the guilt and anxiety comes from. There's a growing part of me that knows I can't keep avoiding the truth, of what I feel or what I owe you in this connection. I think about how I showed up, what I said, what I again didn't say, and I realize that if I ever want peace with you, um, I have to be honest, not just with you, but with myself as well. There's this pull inside me that wants me to speak, explain, or maybe even come forward with this Knight of Cups. And it wants to come towards you with clarity and emotion because silence doesn't feel fair anymore. And pretending nothing matters feels even worse. It feels like something in the situation is shifting, whether I force it or not. Like the universe isn't really asking for permission, to turn the page. It is turning the pages whenever and however it wants. And I can sense that space between us isn't, going to be frozen forever. And that, what happens next, may not come from control, but from timing finally, catching up with us with the truth. Part of me is scared of that change because, well, change is difficult. I don't know if you will stay with me or if you will walk away, but another part of me knows that sometimes life moves things forward because they were never meant to stay stuck. Let's see what else. Four of Cups, overall energy, Page of Cups. I can't be happy without you. I can distract myself with several things, but there are moments when I sit in everything between us and realize I may not have recognized what I was being offered when you were offering it to me. And um, now that it's not there, I know how much it mattered to me. I think I was distracted by my own fears, my doubts, or even just the timing of life. It's strange because I can now see the emotional depth that was there. And part of me wonders if I was too caught up in my own world, I was too full of myself that I did not see it. Despite all that, there is still a part of heart that feels open when it comes to you. It wants this, this love, this loving feeling. Not loud or dramatic, just this quiet, sincere emotion here. I don't know exactly what the future truly holds. But I do know that when I think of reaching out or speaking gently or trying to express something real, it comes from a place that's softer than before. If anything remains between us, it's a small but genuine emotional truth that I never stopped caring as much I pretended, I did. Okay, let's take one last message here. Three of Cups, overall energy, Six of Pentacles once again. So there is definitely um, an imbalance that this person is realizing about because we had Six of Pentacles as overall energy twice, and Justice is also about imbalance somewhere. So the message here is when I think about us, I don't just think about the serious parts or moments of the connection, but I also think about that happy, energetic, that ease, the laughter, the way of being around you felt light without trying. there was something natural in how we connected. Like for a while, the life felt less chaotic, complicated, just because you were in it. And sometimes I catch myself missing that simplicity, those fun moments, those small little things in life, that feeling of just sharing space with you. And Six of Pentacles, well, again, if I could express one honest thing now, it's that wish that I had matched your energy more evenly. I see more clearly now how much you gave emotionally, how present you were, how much effort you put in, and I didn't always return the balance the way you deserved. Um, see, this person definitely realizes that there have been a lot of imbalance here. And sometimes the hardest part about connections like this isn't wondering whether they felt something, it's realizing they did and still couldn't meet you where you stood. See, feelings can be real, memories can be real, even intentions can be real, but relationships are built on what someone does with those feelings, emotions, intentions, not just the fact that they have them. So, if today this reading stirred something in you, let it be clarity, not confusion. You're not here to be remembered fondly while someone figures themselves out. You're here to be lived with, chosen in the present, and met fully in life you're actually living now. And the moment you start honoring that truth, things change, things switch. You stop waiting for the love to catch up to you, and start walking forward, uh, and towards the kind of love that you deserve. So choose yourself, choose wisely. That was the reading, guys. Thank you for watching.